Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss Hughes with you here today. I'm going to read you a portion of our test. This portion is going to be asking you theme questions. So let's go ahead and look at the theme passage here. Max and Kai play ball. Max and Kai were the best of friends. They spent many hours together after school and on the weekends. One of their favorite activities was to play basketball together. Kai had a perfect hoop outside his house on the driveway, so they spent much of their time shooting hoops at Kai's house. "Where's the basketball?" Max asked one day when he was over at Kai's house. "There are 2 basketballs in the garage. Let's go," replied Kai. The boys organized a competition. Whoever could make the most baskets out of 10 shots won a round. They used paper to keep track of who won each round and decided that the ultimate loser would have to write a love note to Claire, the cutest girl in 5th grade. After they played 6 rounds and they were tied in the competition, Kai's mom called them in for dinner. Frustrated that they couldn't continue playing, Kai hurled the ball down the street. It traveled in the gutter over a block away down his steep hill. "I'll get it later," shouted Kai as he threw his arms up in the air. After dinner, they grabbed the other ball from the garage and continued their competition. They played a few more rounds, knowing that the winner would be determined at the end of their playtime. When Max's mom arrived to pick him up, they were still tied and agreed that they would finish later. They waved goodbye and left the ball in the front yard. Giggling as they gazed at Claire the next day in class, Max and Kai agreed that they would continue their competition to determine a winner. "I can't wait to see what your love letter says," Kai taunted Max. "She's going to fall in love with you after she reads your letter," Max laughed. When they got to Kai's house and started looking for a ball, they couldn't find one. "What happened to the balls?" Max inquired. "We left one on the front lawn, but I don't see it now," replied Kai. They took a walk down the street to find the ball that had rolled down the street. There was no ball in sight. "How did we lose 2 balls?" Kai said, shaking his head. The boys went inside to ask Kai's mom if she could go and buy a new ball for them to use. "What happened to the balls in the garage?" she asked. "Well, I think they got lost or stolen or something," Kai mumbled. "If you had any money, you could buy another basketball," his mom replied. "But I won't be buying a basketball for you." "How can we make some money?" they asked. Max and Kai spent the next 2 hours raking in the lawn and pulling weeds. When it was time for Max to leave, they had only earned $8 of the $24 that they needed to buy a new basketball. Instead of playing ball for the next week, they worked in the yard and did chores around the house until they earned enough money to purchase a new ball. Okay, remember, theme is like the message of the story. So, do you think the boys learned to be responsible for their belongings? Hard work pays off. Don't wait until the last minute, or helping others pays off. Okay, what is evidence from the story to support your theme? So how do you know this happened, or what happened to show you the theme? And that is 2 of the same. Thank you for listening with me.